Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Now I know that I said the last episode might be the last one, but sometimes it happens where you rework your schedule and you realize that you are incorrect about certain things, and it turns out that you end up recording again. So this may be the last episode. We will find out once I get back, because I am still pre-recording this one as well. But I have big plans for this episode, guys. Something that I really want to get done here. So, this is a sludge boiler, and I need to make one of these. I also need to make the harvester, because I'm sorry, I know we put a lot of time into it as far as the resources and stone and stuff like that, but holy cow, is it inefficient. And it is a pain to use, and that's just not really doing it for me. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a couple of these. So first and foremost, we need to get some stuff together. Plastic sheets, okay. I need a machine frame, so I'm going to need some tin. Let's see, I'll need 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we're going to need 4 of those, and then let's take a look at the harvester right away as well. I'm going to need a machine frame for that as well. So 4 of those, and then iron. Whoa. No. You know what? Let's just do this. Mine factory. There we go. So the harvester, I'm going to need that. I'm going to need 2 Invar axes, some shears, and some gold. I'm going to need all sorts of stuff, it looks like, for this. Let's grab our rubber. Let's grab what iron we do have. Looks like we've got a fair amount of it. And it said I need some gold as well. So oh. Now, wait a minute. Let's grab our gold. And that should be good. Oh, and I'm going to need a little bit of redstone as well. So let's grab some of that. And then I think we'll be good to go. So I need to get some of this stuff crafted up. Let me get on that, guys, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, guys, I am back, and I just want to bring you a little bit of a progress update. So I've gotten the gears made, and I need to make some Invar. Now, the way that I make Invar, because I need it for a few of these components, I don't really need it for anything for the harvester, or for the sludge boiler, but for the harvester, I'm going to need, it looks like 6 Invar ingots. So the way that you make these is 2 iron and 1 ferrous, and that will make, I believe, 3 Invar ingots. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, derped that one up. There we go. And while we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and also take a look over here and see how our pulverizer's doing. I'm going to need some glass, which is something that I really don't have a whole lot of right now. So I'm going to pulverize up some gravel and turn that into sand, and then I'll throw it in the redstone furnace over here and get that thing going as well. How are our culinary generators holding up? Relatively well. Okay, not too bad. This fisher is still totally not being helpful whatsoever. So I don't really know what the deal is with that, but I can probably tear it down, actually. Let's just do away with it altogether, because it's obviously not going to be helpful for me. And then we'll just fill this in. And you know what? I'll even move my bed. I will move my bed to right here. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. So now we've got a little bit of glass going. Let's see. For each of these, we're going to need 4 glass. So as soon as this is done, there we go. We should have enough now. Let's go back and check on our smeltery and see how that's doing. We should have, beautiful, 6 Invar ingots, just what we needed. And I need my ingot cast right here. So we'll start cooking those up. And while we're waiting on that, let's make 2 machine frames, because I will need those. Then we'll get our Invar going here. And there's enough for 1 axe. Assuming that the recipe for the Invar axe is like that. Yep, cool. All right, I'm going to get the other stuff all ready to go, and I'll be back with you in a moment. All right, guys, I am back, and I've got the harvester made, and I think I've got everything I need to craft up the sludge boiler as well. So let's give that a try. That goes there. We need our machine frame there, plastic sheets, and a bucket. And there we go. We now have a sludge boiler and a harvester. And that is going to be extremely helpful for us. Let's put our iron all back. Put away everything we can. Invar, or ferrous, I should say, goes in there, etc., etc. Okay, so now the energy pipes aren't really going to do us any good. The transfer pipes, though, should, although I might need a few more. Let's take a look. Do we have thermal? We do. So I could make some fluiducts. And all I would need would be the plain old simple ones, which are copper and lead. Let's take a look. Do I have lead? I have. Copper, I have a little bit of. Oh, no, actually, I've got some up here, too. Okay, cool. So let's just make a couple of these. Like so. We won't need a whole lot. Now, actually, we probably will need a few, now that I think about it, because the thing is, the sludge boiler puts out toxins and poisons and things, and you don't want to be near it while it's doing its thing. So, let's put that. Should be good. We've got leadstone flux ducts. Let's check those out. And for that, I need glass, lead, and redstone. Okay. Let's grab 1 stack of redstone. And I should have a little bit of glass. Yep. Good, good, good. So let's make some of those as well. Wait a minute. It's like this. There we go. Let's just make a bunch of those too. Okay. So now we have a bunch of leadstone, flux ducts, and temperate fluiducts, and then I just need a way to transfer the items. So let's take a look at item ducts. Here we go. Oh, wait. Is there item duct opaque? Here we go. Tin and lead. Okay. So that's also pretty doable. Let's grab some tin. And let's just make 30 should be enough. I can always make more if I need to. And then we'll just put back all of this other stuff, and we should be in good shape. I also probably want a couple of chests. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so now we need a few other things. I'm going to need some more cobble. And I'm going to basically need to tear up this whole entire field. So on second thought, let's put the cobble back. Go away. Okay. So let me get to tearing this up, guys, because this is where our tree farm's going to go, but we're not going to be using these stone choppers because I don't like them. And that's going to take me a little bit. So let me get that done. I'll be right back with you. All right, guys, I am back. And I was thinking about this, and I realized that I forgot one very important thing. And that is a planter. Also from Mine Factory Reloaded, and for that I need this stuff, all of which I should be able to make relatively easily. So I need to craft that up. The other thing that I need to figure out is how I'm going to power that. And I think the smart thing for me to do would be probably a steam dynamo from thermal expansion. It's relatively easy to make, doesn't require anything too extraordinarily complex, and it should be able to give me the amount of power I need to run this stuff. I could also hook up 2 of them, and since it runs essentially on coal or charcoal, that and water, I will have plenty of that coming from the farms. So I think that's probably good. Excuse me. I think that's probably going to be my best bet. So I'm going to craft up a couple steam dynamos, and I'm going to craft up a planter, and then, and actually, you know what? I also probably need one of these, an upgrade, because the default radius is 3, and I need it to go a little bit more. So we are going to probably put an iron upgrade in it as well. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to get to doing that kind of stuff, guys, and I'll be back with you shortly. All right, guys, I am back, and I think I've got everything I need to get this up and rolling. So let's grab a couple of buckets of water. Let's head on over to the area that we're going to be working in. Oh, you know what I probably need? Just a thought. Probably should grab some dirt. Just a thought. Might be a good idea. Which would be right there. There we go. And I noticed that our mana pool up top is relatively full. So let's throw you in and get ourselves a proper mana pool. And then I'm going to start sending you there. Yeah. And I'll deal with I'll transfer this over in a while. I'm not too worried about it right now. So we will come over here. And the way that I'm going to set this up is as follows. Let me grab a little bit of cobble. And basically, we are going to put our dirt on this level. Right here. And the reason we're doing that is because I need a planter to go underneath the ground right here in the middle. Like so. And this will fill up with saplings, and then with everything will fill up with trees, and it will all be great and wonderful. So let's also put our iron upgrade in there. That will extend the range. And then we'll put you here. Oh, come on now. And put our harvester right here. Do I have a hammer? I do, crescent hammer. Then we'll turn that. And we'll put an iron upgrade in there as well. So with the iron upgrade, the range of each of these should be a 9x9, which is what this whole area is right here. I don't have enough dirt right now to fill the whole thing in, so we're just going to kind of have to deal for the moment. But I'm going to grab a bunch of saplings and throw those into the planter. Now we need to rig this thing up with some power. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here like this, and this is where we will put our power. We'll grab our water buckets like that. And then I should be able to pretty much put in my steam dynamos here and here. And I think, will those fill up automatically if I put coal in them? No. Okay, that's fine. That's kind of what I was expecting, honestly. So what we'll do is we'll actually put our steam dynamos... let's put them here, I guess. That's fine. That'll do. And then we're going to put a transfer pipe like that. And a transfer node for liquids right here. We'll put a world interaction upgrade in it. And then we'll break this. And now we should see these start filling up with water. Which is what we want. That is good. Now we need to rig these up so that when we put coal in them and turn them on in a minute, we will actually be able to provide power to this and this. So let's knock out a hole right here. Remember that this is all going to be dirt. And what I'll do is we'll just do something like that and run this underneath like so. And that should work out pretty well. Then I also need a few more things. I need to run a couple of different things out of this. We need an item duct that runs like this. Am I trapped? No, I'm not. We're good. I need an item duct to run underneath and up like so. So that, actually, we really kind of need that to go over here, I think. Let's take that out and let's put you right there. And then I need a filter because I need to make sure that only saplings go back into the planter. So let's grab some stuff here. I'll need paper, I'll need iron nuggets, I'll need... Okay, I should be able to get all of that. Pretty sure I've got at least some source of paper. Yeah, I do, because I've got sugarcane seeds. So yes, I do have paper of some sort. Okay, let me sleep. Let me get some more stuff together, guys. I'll be back with you in a moment. Alright, guys, I am back, and I was looking in the quest book under assembly line, and I noticed that under automating, I actually get I get a reward bag if I also make a servo and a retriever. So let's just take a quick look at that and see what we would need. A servo extracts stuff, and it's basically the same recipe, but with a little bit of redstone. And let's just grab a few of those and give that a try. Ooh, am I out of glass? Not out. I just don't have any on me. Here we go. So let's make a couple of servos, and then let's look at a retriever, which is this thing, and that is a little bit more than what I can make right now. Okay, so much for that idea. That's all right, though. That's okay. We will be fine. Let's also put some of this other random stuff away. And deposit all of you, deposit all of you. Anything else I can do away with at the moment? Nope, I think we're good. And I'll keep my watering can on me so that we can test out the field a little bit faster once we get everything in place. So what I want to do is I want a filter to go onto here, which should be powered once we actually put coal into those steam dynamos. So I'm going to put a filter right here, and I want it to be a whitelist, so only oak saplings can go in there. That's what I want, because this is just going to grow nothing but oak saplings, at least for the time being. So that's all good. Then we need, let's see here, a couple more chests. Let's just make like... let's just make one big double chest, actually. We'll just do that for now. And I'm going to go and I'll just put that right here. And one interesting thing about these thermal, ducts of any kind and chests is that you actually need to connect it to both sides, if I remember correctly. It's a little weird that it doesn't register the whole chest as one inventory, but just something to think about. So now everything that this harvester sucks up should go into this chest. However, the exception to that... Ooh, actually... Because I want this to get the saplings. I do not want... Oh, that's... Here's what we can do. I know what we can do. We'll grab a servo, and we'll basically just make this two separate things. So if we take out those down there, we unconnect that, and we put 2 more item ducts down here, then we should be able to throw a servo there and a servo there, and go whitelist and whitelist, and active without signal. And that way it will suck the saplings out of the chest and send them into the planter, which is exactly what we want. So there's that. Now we need to deal with the issue of sludge. Sludge is a byproduct of the harvester. Come on, get out of there. And basically it's a nasty fluid that, if we just leave it alone, is going to gum up the harvester and greatly reduce the speed at which it can create stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to feed that into another machine called a sludge boiler, which I left all the way over here in my storage room, because the professionalism is a thing. I need that. Yep, definitely need that. Horrible me. Anyway, so we're going to send that into the sludge boiler over here. The sludge boiler also needs power, so let's run some power off this way, like that. And the sludge boiler needs to be able to output items. So let's run our fluiducts. I don't know that it particularly matters. I should just be able to run them straight in like that. And then it's going to spit out items. And I think it spits them out the top, but don't quote me on that. But we're going to run it. We want to give the sludge boiler some space, because as I said earlier, while it's doing its thing, it's going to spit out toxic chemicals that will poison you if you get too close to it, and we don't really want to do that. Being poisoned is not fun. But the cool thing about the sludge boiler, especially on a map like this, on Agrarian Skies, where dirt and certain types of blocks, any sky block for that matter, the cool thing about the sludge boiler is that it is going to take the sludge and turn it into things like dirt and clay and mycelium and all sorts of other stuff for us, and that will be extremely useful for very obvious reasons. So let's give this whole system a try and see if it works. Let's put 10 coal in there. Are you generating stuff? It is burning through that coal really fast. But stuff is happening. Yay for stuff happening. Okay. So it's very obvious to me that we're going to need more coal, or charcoal or something. So let's go grab some more stuff. Let's see. How much coal do I have in here? That'll work. We'll just take that for now. And it's already night. Okay. Well, let's take a little nap. We'll let the dynamos charge up. We'll let everything kind of get to the point where it's doing its thing. And let's just go check and see if it's being self-sufficient. Okay, I saw the zombie pigman and I freaked out for a sec because I still have no armor whatsoever. But the dynamos do seem to be charging. Let's just put... Oh, I can't put... I can't stack coal and charcoal, can I? Nope. Alright. This thing... Oh, I never ran power into the harvester. That was really dumb of me. So, let's grab our leadstone. This is why you test things, my friends. I should have leadstone running... Here, I think, is the closest spot. Oh man, this is such a mess. Such a mess of random wires and things. But this is picking up, and I do want it to shear leaves. That is an option that you can set, and that will basically give you a bunch of leaves as well, which in a map like Agrarian Skies, where I need insane amounts of dirt, means that I can turn all of those leaves into other stuff. And you'll notice it gave me 4 oak wood and a whole bunch of leaves, so that is good. Then this should receive some sludge, I think. Let's grow a few more trees. Let's speed this up a little bit, because I'm not sure if it actually produces sludge when you're when you're not shearing the leaves. I would think that it would, but I don't know for certain. There we go. So that says empty. This, oh, okay. Yeah. There we go. It's, oh, and there's the poison I was referring to. Yeah. We managed to poison ourselves. That was very clever of us. But as you can see, this is working very well. We are getting oak, we are getting leaves, which we can turn into dirt, and all sorts of other goodies. I do think that it would be very, very beneficial of us to make a couple of Java barrels, though. So let's do that real quick. And I believe that's the recipe. Yeah, there we go. Let's just make 3 barrels, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, and in 1, we'll put oak leaves. In 1, we'll put oak wood. And in 1, we'll put oak saplings. And then I'm going to shift right click all of these, so even if all the saplings get pulled out, it will still remember that it's supposed to have oak saplings in there. Then we can go ahead and do away with this. Oh, stuff is falling. Stuff is falling. That's okay. It's all right. And let's grab these conduits like this. I'm going to do away with that particular torch. And we're going to run the conduits like so. So it's going to go in there properly. And then we can pull this up, pull that up, and put conduits like this. Oh, no. There we go. That's okay, we can just manually put this stuff in for the moment. And then we need servo to go here. Ignored. I need 1. Go away. Not a second servo. And you whitelist. There we go. All right, now everything should be up and running, and it should harvest all the stuff. And once I get this up to enough leaves, I'll just tell it to stop shearing. And as you can see, we are getting other stuff out of here as well. We're getting dirt, we're getting coarse dirt. Coarse dirt won't go grass. So if we break it, it turns back into normal dirt. Because this is 1.7.10. This is before coarse dirt was actually a thing in Minecraft. So just kind of keep that in mind. But these will soon fill up with other saplings. You'll see in a minute. And everything looks like it's working very well. Ooh, I need a Java barrel for apples. I just realized that. That's going to be important because we are definitely going to get apples. And we don't want the system to get backed up because then bad things happen. So, apples into that one and lock it. There we go. All right. Why are you idle? I have a feeling the system is backed up, or there is something that I didn't think of. Dynamos are still producing power. What did I not think of? Oh. Oh, wow, the leaves. Oh. You go there. Rubber? Oh, because we had these rubber trees that were just kind of chilling over here. See, these are the things that you need to think of, guys. These things will come in, and they will mess up your stuff if you don't plan ahead. But guys, I think we are pretty much out of time for this episode. I'm going to let this run for a while and see how it goes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.